Hello students, we will start with the next topic and the name of the topic is polynomials. Now students, before understanding what is a polynomial, we have to understand what is an expression. Now students, expressions are mathematical statements written without is equal to sign. Then students, what are mathematical statements? Mathematical statements are those statements which involves numbers, which involves alphabets, and also which involves operators. Operator means plus, minus, division, multiplication. Now students, let us consider a number. For example 2. Along with this 2, let us consider an alphabet. For example x. Now we have written 2 and x together. The sign between 2 and x, there is no sign. No sign means it is multiplication sign, and when there is multiplication sign between the two, this entire thing 2x is considered as one single term. In 2x, 2 is called coefficient and x is called variable. Similarly, let us consider one more example. Let us consider a number 5. Along with this 5, let us consider an alphabet, for example y. Now in 5 and y also, there is no sign between them. That means the sign is multiplication. Now 5y is another term and it is one single term. Same like 2x, in this 5y, phi is called coefficient and y is called the variable. Now students, in between 2x and 5y also we have not put any sign. Because we have not put any sign, it will be considered as multiplication sign. And if you don't put any sign, multiplication sign is there. That means it is again become one single term. Now students, if you want to separate these two terms, how you can separate them? You can separate them using operators. Either you can put plus sign between them or you can put minus sign. But students, if you put multiplication or division, it will be considered as single term. Now students, this is a mathematical statement with two terms we have written. Such mathematical statements which are written without is equal to sign, such statements are called expressions. So students, this is one expression we are seeing. Now students, let us consider few more expressions like this. Let us take few more expressions. The second expression, that is 2y cube plus 7x square minus y. The third expression, y square minus 17. The fourth expression, 3x raised to 3 upon 2 minus x square. And the fifth expression, x raised to minus 1 plus 5. So students, all these what you are seeing are the expressions. So you have understood what are the expressions. Now students, let us understand what are polynomials. For understanding what are polynomials, just look at the power of these variables. Now students, let us see the first expression, that is 2x plus 5y. The power of variable means the power of alphabets. No power means the powers are 1. Look at the power of variables in the second expression, that is 2y cube plus 7x square minus y. It is 3, 2 and 1. Now students, look at the powers of the variables in the third expression. The power is 2 and the second number is 17. Now students, can you write it with a variable? Yes, it can be written with the help of 0. We can write it as 17y raised to 0 because anything raised to 0 is 1 and 17 into 1 is nothing but 17. So the powers of variables are 2 and 0 in that expression. Now students, let us see the fourth expression, that is 3x raised to 3 upon 2 minus x square. The powers of variable are 3 upon 2 and 2. Let us see the fifth expression, that is x raised to minus 1 plus 5. The powers of the variables is minus 1. Can you write this 5 with a variable? Yes, we can write it with the help of 0. We can write this 5x raised to 0. Anything raised to 0 is 1. So power of variables are minus 1 and 0. So we are seeing all the expressions with the power of their variables. Now students, what are polynomials? Polynomials are those expressions in which all the powers of variables are whole numbers. Now again students, what are whole numbers? All the powers of variables are whole numbers. Whole numbers are these 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Such numbers are called whole numbers, which start from 0 and then go on till infinity.
आम्हाला कॉमेंट्समध्ये जरूर कळवा. या व्हिडिओला लाईक करा, शेअर करा आणि या चॅनेलला सबस्क्राईब करा. आपल्या अभ्यासक्रमातील संपूर्ण संकल्पना स्पष्ट होण्यासाठी buddhiraj elearning.com या वेबसाईटला भेट द्या.